This is going to be a pretty quick update. Alright, so you guys see the farm tank? I've kind of let it go. But there's a reason for that. I kind of transplanted everything over to the Rescape in the other one. So we got a few crypts and Aromatica, leftover Blixa japonica. You can see the Aromatica mini Juncus repens is like turning red, so I'm not sure if that's just from the highlight from being at the top of the tank. See the little pleco hiding under here. This is my last like kind of uncommon plant in here. It's like a Rosen Maiden. It's a Nuri Pahang mutated, but yeah, anyways, it's just same stuff as usual in here, but kind of only the overgrown weeds left. But we'll just look real quick to the 90p. So I didn't think I had any of this left, but there's a piece of Anubias marble, a payaso, little clown, little Bushido clown. Got some brownie ghost, still got that piece here. I need to attach it to something. I got some little piece of Godzilla right there. I got a bunch of that Godzilla. Got a huge clump of it for 20 bucks. But then I gave most of it to my local fish store. So in the back I put the taller crypts. Those are Eriocolon lineare. A couple of Blixa japonicas. That is a Spiralis tiger. I got 2 Spiralis tigers in there, and then I got a crypt, a couple of the albedas left over. I'm gonna chill out on the albedas for a while. I grew the other ones like half the size of the tank last time. So the Novu I split into a bunch of pieces and gave them all away and just kept a small piece so that it has room. These are, looks like hair grass. Those are Eriocolon Dong Ha. These are Eriocolon Vietnam with mixed buse here and there between them. These are Eriocolon Quinqualinga, however you say that, Erioquin or Q. That is the crypt. It was a lot bigger, but it's kind of reset. Hopefully it doesn't stop growing, but it has reset itself. Hopefully not stunted, hopefully just starting over. Seems to be growing okay, I guess. Let's see, what was that thing called? A cryptocorn crispal, or some kubotai. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, anyways. Enough trying to pronounce names. So scroll through the flamingos, the little pumpkin patch here. Got a couple of Reinekis on the side. I got a regular Reineki and a couple of variegated. See how they grow. This is one of my favorite plants right now. This is a Echinodorus, however you say. It's a sword plant. It's an Echinodorus Reuben Narrow. So it's like the Reuben sword, but narrow leaf. Some Pahang mutated back there. Blixa japonica. A couple of Rotala greens. And this is my patch of now I just forgot the name of it again. I think on the last video I forgot the name of this plant. But it's not Hediotis. It's what's it called? Anyways, I'll move on. I got some Bacopa purple, some Bacopa Calciopon, and I got some Rotala Florida, a couple of Rotala Kramers, and some Bacopa Monieris Carolinianas. Got a couple Tonina Lotus back there if they grow back. That's an Eriocolon Goyas. Very neat plant. Looks like a swirl. Got a little patch of pearlweed in the back. Kind of glad to sport pearlweed again. I haven't given pearlweed its, I don't know. I love pearlweed, but yeah, it's a weed. It grows out of control. And this guy just loves the camera today. He's doing good in this tank. So anything else? I guess that's it. Got a little Rotala. I don't remember if that was OJ or Colorado back there. And that's it. Bunch of mixed Anubias. I'll do a little zoom out. That's what it looks like. So taking care of it, dosing it. My water changes are down to like once a week, where I used to do like 3 times a week. The farm tank, my plan is to just whittle it down, like knock this bush down smaller, do a couple Blixas and some Crips. The big fat green, the Sagittaria, the giant Sagittaria platyphylla, I've got a couple of those that I collected. They grow around here, so I'll put a couple of those in a spot and keep the driftwood cave with the moss over it for the plecos. They love it. And then just, trim down the little front part here. And I'm gonna probably over time I'll probably just lower the CO2 little by little by little. I'm not gonna do low tech, but I'm gonna do like low CO2, like how I used to do. And just let everything kind of be a real slow burn tank. So yeah, farm tank. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. Easy to maintain since I redid everything. I mean, 90p farm tank gone to crap. But I kind of just been sort of letting it go. The fish, I mean, honestly, the fish and the shrimp are so super happy like this. And they're all having babies. So it's good for them. I'll reset this tank a little bit at a time so I don't shock them. And I'm probably not gonna really put fish in the 90p for a while, since this is the second time, like basically second time in 2 years that I have killed a school of fish. But I killed the school of fish during the rescape. I think they got ammonia shock from when I was stirring up the soil. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna say I feel like real bad about it, but I kind of feel bad that I don't feel too bad about it, I guess. I mean, I like these fish, but when I used to keep fish, I used to keep bigger fish with personalities, and I did feel bad if something happened to one of them or if they were fighting, but I don't know. These guys are just kind of more generic. They're just some kind of schooling background fish that don't eat plants, so that's why I figure if I kind of lower tech this tank, maybe I can, get some loaches or get something neat in there, and then, when I feed it and toss food in there, not really worry so much about, like, if you got a bunch of fish in here and you're feeding this, you're like scared to feed it. You'll feed your fish, but on one hand you are going to feed them, but on the other hand you're mostly going to be trying not to drop too much, trying not to have extra in there, trying not to overfeed the tank. You don't want to mess it up, you don't want to dirty the tank, you don't want algae, and on top of that you got the stress of when food goes on the ground, they come plow up plants like this. So I mean, if it weren't for the fact that I have a pleco in here, honestly, my plants would be way more badass than this. I mean, these guys here, the pleco his nose just knocks him out of the way. So anyways, that's the 2 tanks, that's the plan. I'm probably also, when I kind of sort of make low tech kind of with this one, I'm probably gonna take this light maybe and put it on that, just have 2 Chihiros on there and break out my T5s and see if I can refit the legs for the sides. I mean, because I want to run like a low light, easy maintenance tank. Anyways, that's it.